Dear fellows, let's try to understand each other's perspectives and find a common ground. I understand that this is a sensitive and complex topic and that there are different perspectives and opinions among you. So, first, let me acknowledge that both of you have valid points. According to the World Resources Institute, the US is responsible for 25% of cumulative carbon dioxide emissions since 1850, while India is responsible for only 3%. The US has also a much higher per capita emissions rate than India and higher level of economic development and human well-being. However, it is also true that developing countries like India face enormous challenges in balancing their development needs and climate commitments. So, India also has a right to pursue its economic growth and social progress as long as it does so in a sustainable and low carbon manner. India has actually taken significant steps to increase its renewable energy capacity, improve its energy efficiency, and enhance its climate resilience. So, how do we reconcile these two perspectives and foster a more cooperative and equitable approach to climate action? One way is to recognize the principles of common but differentiated responsibilities and respective capabilities, which is enshrined in the UNFCCC and the Paris Agreement. So, this principle acknowledges that all countries have a shared responsibility to address climate change, but that they also have a different levels of historical contribution, current capacity, and future potential to do so. So, this principle implies that developed countries should take the lead in reducing their emissions and providing financial and technical support to developing countries, while developing countries should enhance their mitigation and adaptation efforts in line with their national circumstances and priorities. Now, another way to embrace the concept of climate justice, which goes beyond the narrow focus on emissions and targets, and considers the broader social and ethical dimensions of climate change. So, climate justice emphasizes the human rights and dignity of all people, especially the most vulnerable and marginalized, who are often the least responsible for and the most affected by climate change. So, climate justice also calls for a more inclusive and participatory decision making process where voices and interests of all stakeholders are heard and respected. So, I hope this explanation has helped you gain a better understanding of the different perspectives and challenges involved in addressing the climate change. Thank you very much.